And today on Wall Street, there's a rebound rally underway. All three major stock indices are trading sharply higher with just under an hour to go in today's session. Now, taking a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, now trading higher by about 680 points, or just over 2%. The S&P 500 up about 2.6%, with information technology, financials, and the communication services sectors leading the way higher. The Nasdaq Composite, though, is the big winner, up about 3.5%. But for a deeper dive into today's market action, let's head over to Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre for more. Jared.
That's right. And let's go to the Wi-Fi Interactive because we got some good news for investors, especially in the NASDAQ. I just want to pull up a few charts here. Dow is up 2%, but it is a laggard. But just look at the price action. It was up, and away from the get-go and maintaining those gains. Importantly, still got an hour to go, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But here's the S&P 500 up 2.5%, the NASDAQ up 3.5%. All these charts looking pretty similar, right? And the Russell 2000 up 2.5%. Now, I want to take a deeper look at the NASDAQ because guess what? NASDAQ is having its best day since exactly 1 year ago. It was March 9th, 2021. We were right down here. We had a nasty sell-off that we had Archegos, we had GameStop in the rearview mirror, and guess what? We took off on a very similar day. Doesn't mean that it has to happen the same way, but really interesting that we're not only lifting off the same price levels basically as 1 year ago, but also a very similar formation. Of course, we do have more ground to recoup, so we'll have to see if that happens. NASDAQ still in bear market territory. Well, I want to go through the bond market here. It looks like we have the 5-year T-note yield up 7 basis points and the 10-year up 7 basis points as well. Yield curve slightly expanding, expanding today. I'll use that word. Interestingly, though, we have the U.S. dollar index in a pretty heavy decline, and this is concurrent with a big drop in commodities. So I don't know if I'm going to have time to get to them. Fortunately, we have Bob Iacchino on deck in a few minutes, and we'll talk to him about the huge moves in oil today. But check this out. I haven't seen this in a long time. We got Apple up over 3%, Alphabet and Microsoft each up over 4%, and NVIDIA up 7%. So seeing a lot of love here for the tech sector. But it's not only tech, it's also financials, consumer discretionary materials. And you'll notice only energy and utilities are trading to the downside. So not surprising to see energy taking a hit with that fall off in crude. But I'm going to leave it here with our leaders index. And we can see a lot of green on that screen too. So a lot of money moving into these beaten down sectors, guys.
What a difference a day makes indeed. Thank you so much, Jared Blikre there.